Today, we're talking about price objections. This is going to be really useful for those of you that feel like your objection handling is more of this back and forth battle. If it feels like this tug of war and you just want a simple, easy way to get your prospects to open up more about their situation and their potential options to move forward, then this is for you. This one's going to be going both on the YouTube channel and the Facebook group. So if you're in the YouTube or if you're on Facebook right now watching this, leave a like on the video so this can get out to more people and they can get the help that they need. Because even if you're already a rock star and this has no value to you whatsoever, I'm sure there's someone else out there by you leaving that like that's going to see this and it's going to make their day. And if this is your first time here, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ty. I run a sales agency called Essential Sales Systems. If you're a closer or a beginner entrepreneur, we help you massively improve your sales by adopting a newer, non-combative way of selling. You can go ahead and click the first link in the bio to learn more about that. Also, if you're a business owner with a proven offer, high ticket preferably, and you're ready to scale with a closer to close deals at a high percentage on your behalf, you also go ahead and click that first link in the bio to learn more about getting help with that. But let's jump right into this. Firstly, when you get an objection, we need to realize that this isn't the prospect saying flat out no, and this doesn't mean that we need to try and push to convince them. They need to be walked around the obstacles that they bring up, not smashed right through them. A lot of times us sales guys, we try to combat objections rather than just simply navigate them with the prospect. I've been fault of this for many years. We try to just smash right through it by saying things like, but you said you really needed this, or you told me that before if you didn't solve this soon, XYZ is going to happen to your business. And this brings a wall right up, brings up that wall. It is sales pressure and triggers their defenses. Using things they told you before to help with persuasion is a very powerful thing, but it has to be used in the right way at the right time. Using it this way is simply just confronting the objection to head on and causing a battle. This can spike emotions in yourself and the prospect, and getting emotional here is going to cost you a ton of sales. Put simply, if you treat their objections like a huge problem, it's going to always continue to be one. Objection handling versus navigating is the difference between helping them move forward in spite of the problem versus helping them realize for themselves that it's not much of a problem to begin with. It's a big difference. Before you go into any of that, but you told me before, you said this, you want to first diffuse the situation so they do not bring up their defenses. As soon as they give us the objection, we're not going to get emotional and fire back with but. We're going to stay completely calm and simply ask a few questions to reveal more about the situation to see if they can just come to a solution for themselves. Typically, what we're going to do is navigate them through about 4 things. Firstly, we want to isolate the objection and determine if the money wasn't an issue, if they had the funds, if they had the backing, the budget, whatever it is, would they move forward with this? Is this something that would work for them? Secondly, okay, how do they believe that they can get the funds that they need to move forward with this so they can achieve the goal that they're looking to achieve? And if they don't have a solution for that, typically everyone has things that they do or can do in a state of emergency when they quickly need to get funds together to, maybe solve a car accident or any other issues that might arise. They have avenues to get those funds quickly to achieve the goal that they're looking to achieve. So that's what we're going to ask them next. If they cannot find a solution for the funds right now, if they don't know or they really don't have any other options after you've walked them through, maybe gave them a couple that might work for them, you want to ask them if they're open to having an honest conversation about their finances to see if you guys can put together a game plan that's going to work for them now so they can move forward, get started, and get on their way to hitting that goal, or possibly work for them in the future. That's more of a diffusing portion of it so that they're more willing to talk about it instead of opening up their finances to have you pretty much force them into it now is what they might be thinking if you don't include that. So are they open to developing a game plan around their finances to either move forward now or in the future? And this is where you can introduce things like a split pay or payment plans for people that really just don't have access to the lump sum of the amount but can pay it off over time. But going through the first 3 questions, we should have already explored any and all options to have them pay upfront in full. Out of all the ways I've handled price objections over the years, this is one of my favorites because it's such a non-combative way where you're simply just getting them to explain to you what the possibilities are, rather than telling them or pushing them or saying, but you should have, or you said that. If you're selling a high ticket product or service right now and that's the way you usually handle price objections, give this way a try, and I promise you're going to see a world of difference. Either way, I just wanted to give a quick overview to the beginning portion of handling this objection. One pretty solid way that I've grown fond of over the years. Give it a try if you have never done it before, and yeah, let me know how it goes for you. So I'm going to end the video off for today. If you're on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment down below of what you want to see next, and I guess if you're in the Facebook group, likewise, leave a like if you enjoyed, if you got some value from it. If you didn't, I don't know if there's a dislike button, but you can just tell me how garbage it was in the comments there, and I'll see you guys in the next piece of content that I upload.